Hello, Papen here, and in this video I show you how you can use a hardware MIDI controller or an older synthesizer, in my case a Virus B, to control B.I.T. So we have here a nice layout which is very suitable, and you very easily will find your parameters. For instance, here this is the oscillator waveform, and if you look here in oscillator 1 you can see that I use this one to control the waveform of oscillator 1. Then there is here the second oscillator, and there I also use this for controlling the oscillator 2 waveform. Now, MIDI latching is pretty easy. You go over the menu and you say latch to MIDI, and you turn the dial, and then it's MIDI latched. The thing you can do then, if you have a nice setup, is going here and you say to this top menu, which is saying ECS, which stands for External Controller Setup, save External Controller Setup, and you see here I have it as Virus B, and then I can save it. So what I did is then, for instance, the waveform is here from oscillator 1 and oscillator 2. Then I also used here the semi, it changes the semi. Then I have this one for the sub-oscillator. Of course, the waveform needs to be selected here. Then I have the noise, and of course also noise needs to be selected, but you can control the volume of it. So what I also can do is, for instance, have the fine tune, and you see that one is also already addressed. So yeah, some of the parameters are very equal to the parameters in B.I.T, so that's very handy to use them. So the FM amount I also use here for this part to control here the amount. Now, of course, if you're doing some sound editing and work, very important is to have both filters. Is filter 1 and filter 2. Filter 2, only the cutoff frequency is available if the filter 2 is used, but the filter 1, you see it responds included the resonance, you see it down here, and the envelope amount, which is down here. Then we have the key follow, which is up here, and that is what I used here for the filter 1, these of them. And of course, you see I need to select filter 1 in the Virus B to have them responding in the B.I.T. Then, of course, very important is the envelope. So you have the attack, decay, and you see the decay only starts to move when I'm hitting the parameter. And this feature makes it inside B.I.T that you don't have these jumps. So when I go now to sustain, it moves right away. Well, let's see for release. I'm not sure if that one, you see, it doesn't move until I hit the value. And this one is arranged in the back panel. So if you click here on the back panel, to get the back panel, you can see the external MIDI capture mode is active. This is this parameter. So once you have that active, it only changes the sound the moment this dial hits the parameter. So here, release of the envelope, and there it starts moving. So in sound scoping, the attack, decay, sustain and release, the filters are very important. So yeah, let's try this out and play a bit. Change the different waveform. Or if you have an arpeggiator sound, let's put on the arpeggiator, let's see what happens. And you see very fast you have results, because yeah, using dials adds really a different dimension to your virtual instruments. It really gives you more touch to the machine, and it's very fast. In combination with dials and the mouse, you're very fast. So as you can notice, it's really fun. So this layout, I will put that in the info section below this video. You can download this file in case you own a Virus B. But of course, if you have a different keyboard, a different synthesizer, for instance, a Nord lead, and it sends out the controller, so like the envelopes, if it sends out these to the as MIDI controller, you can MIDI latch that inside B.I.T and save your own setup. And of course, this applies to all our musical instruments we have. So you also can do this in RG or in Subboom Bass or in Predator 2 or in Bluetooth. This MIDI latching is very interesting. And what is of course nice in case of a Virus B is that, yeah, you see already the labels to fit. So you have waveform, cutoff frequency, the resonance of filter 1, and the filter envelope. So that makes it fast to do some fun stuff.